CQ10m FM. Excuse me. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, calling 10 meters FM. Okay, go again, please. You're a little bit weak, but I will try to get you in the logbook. M0 JCF listening. Okay, I got the Washington 8 Quebec. Washington 8 Quebec, just above my Santiago 3 noise floor, but then dropped again. Please try again. M0 JCF listening.
Roger, Mike 0, Juliet, Quebec Whiskey. Washington 8, Quebec, Washington. QSL?
Yeah, Washington 8, Quebec, Washington, 5 and 5 in the clear, 5 and 5. Little bit difficult. The name this side is Mark, Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo. I'm in the southeast of England, about 20 kilometres or 15 miles southeast of the city of London. And I'll give you some details if we can hold this together on the next over. So, Whiskey 8, Quebec Whiskey, M0 JCF. The village of Nebworth, absolutely nowhere near me. I've heard of it, and of course it is a famous place for festivals, etc. But I don't actually know where it is. But I wouldn't say that I was that close. I'm down in the southeast of England. I'm southeast of the city of London, in the county of Kent. My actual town name is Sidcup. That's Sierra India Delta Charlie Uniform Papa, in the county of Kent, and we should be able to work that out. If you can see a map, you should be able to give yourself the distance, but I don't believe that I'm that close to Nebworth in the terms of the UK. In the terms of the USA, excuse me, we probably are very close because you've got such a large country. So back to you. Whiskey 8 Quebec Whiskey, M0 JCF. Yeah, Whiskey 8, Quebec Whiskey, David, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie Foxtrot returning. Well, thanks for all of the information. Well, your 101 MP is a very popular radio. It's working well, but I think maybe your beam antenna is doing all of the heavy lifting, as I would call it today. I'm only using a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. Excuse me. It's really tuned for lower in the band. It's tuned really for 28 500 and I'm just using the radio's tuner just to make everything happy this end. You're 5 and 5 in the clear, but when the signal does waver on the QSB and you drop below Santiago 3, it becomes readability 2 to 3. It's really quite hard, David. But I did double check Nebworth, and yes, I do know where Nebworth is now. No, it's north of London, and I would say that as the crow flies, you know, if I was to drive there, it would probably take me a few hours. Because we'd have to negotiate a notorious ring road around London called the Motorway 25, and then it would be up the Alpha 1 motorway, and then just follow my nose until we get to Nebworth. And as I say, I do know it. I would say that the closest towns to Nebworth would be Luton and St Albans. There you go. That gives you an idea. But yeah, Nebworth is one of those places I've known of it because of the festivals, etc. They used to hold there, the rock festivals and things. I do believe it's got a famous building nearby, probably where it claims it's, you know, got a claim to fame. But yeah, where I live, you know, it's not really anywhere near Nebworth. I suppose a landmark to give you, which would help you, Canterbury, the town of Canterbury, which is about a 45-minute drive, maybe a 1 hour drive from me. That would be sort of an idea of the direction I am. So I'm the other side of London, the other side of the River Thames. David, back to you. Yeah, Whiskey 8, Quebec Whiskey. I believe you stopped transmitting at that point. I know you were signing off to me. But, yeah, thanks for calling me, David. It's really, really interesting to go get away sometimes from SSB. I've been using AM on 29 megahertz, but that was a bit of a struggle, just using 25 watts of carrier from the IC-7300. But the FM signal seems to be getting me out okay. I think my receive's letting me down a little bit. But we got there in the end. We've got you in the logbook, and I really appreciate the time and effort. And thanks for the little bit of the history lesson on your family coming from Nebworth. You know, it's always nice to get those little stories out of someone, and it just makes it more pleasurable when conditions are a bit rough. It's always nice to get that extra bit of information. David, take care, and best wishes in 73 to all your family as well. And I hope that you'll contact me again sometime on 10 or 12 metres, whether it be SSB, AM or FM. I say goodbye for now, and enjoy the rest of your day. Whiskey 8, Quebec Whiskey, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Yeah, cheers, David, and you take care also. QRZ, this is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot in the southeast of England on 10 FM. Okay, got the India Mike November, and I think you've given me quite a long call sign there, but thank you for calling me. If you could just give me that call sign again, sir, and apologies for not getting it the first time. My name is Mark. Excuse me, my name is Mark, Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast from the city of London. Over to you, sir. Ending India Mike November. This is Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot.
Very good, Mark
Thank you very much for the reply. My name is Apostolos and my call sign is Sugar Victoria number 2 / Sugar Victoria number 4 India Mike November Italy Mary Nancy QSL.
Yeah, gotcha there. Sierra Victor 2, and then it's a / Sierra Victor 4 India Mike November. Well, thank you for contacting me today. Very nice to hear you from down there in Greece on FM 10 meters. Your signal peaking 5 and 7. Your signal is peaking 5 and 7. There is some QSB, and when your signal drops on the QSB, it gets very near my FM noise floor, and it becomes quite difficult. But when you're in the clear, it's a really nice signal. I'm using an IC-7300 today. I'm using just a 5/8 wave vertical antenna for 28 megahertz. And the power is 100 watts FM. So back to you, and I'm not sure if your name, it's the Greek name, if it's short. I didn't hear you give it to me. I know you did, but I did not write it down. So I don't want to mess up your name. So if you give me your name again and some station details. M0JCF listening for Sierra Victor 2 / Sierra Victor 4 IMN.
Very good, Mark. Many thanks indeed. My name is Apostolos. Alpha Papa Oscar Sierra Tango Oscar Lima Oscar Sierra. Apostolos. It's a real Greek name with hi. About the propagation, you are also up and down. It has to do because we are a little early before 10 meters close. I'm setting today, I am testing my new antenna. It's a homemade end fed, and I'm running a 100 whiskey on IC-7300 QSL.
Yeah, Apostolos, and thank you for that. It's a fantastic name, and as you say, a proper Greek name. Yeah, you're peaking 5 and 9 now, so your end-fed antenna on 10 meters FM working incredibly well, Apostolos. It's 5 and 9 is the peak. As I say, it's always interesting when somebody builds an antenna and it works really well. And today, Apostolos, working very well. Back to you.
Roger, Mark. Thank you very much. Anyway, I think it's okay because the propagation at this moment, specifically today, it's very hot. You said.
Yeah, it's been a bit strange. SSB wasn't so good today as it has been. I thought I'd try AM, and on AM I had a few contacts into the USA. I've also used the repeater, the New York repeater, Kilo Queen 2 Hotel, and worked a few stations there. But on FM today, I've worked yourself. I also worked a Sierra Victor 8 on Limnos Island, and of course I've worked a station in the USA just before you. So yeah, conditions up and down on 10 meters today. Back to you.
Yeah, it is QSL. The propagation is up and down. It's up and down at these days. Okay, Mark, nice to meet you for the first time on 10 meters. My best greetings to you and to your family. And I hope to hear you again on 10 meters and to the other bands. So, the last microphone back to you, Mike 0 Juliet Sierra Foxtrot. This is Sugar Victoria number 2, Sugar Victoria number 4, India Mike November.
Yeah, SV2 SV4 IMN N0 JCF returning. Well, it's been a great conversation with you. A fantastic signal from you for 10 meters FM today, Apostolos. And thank you for your name, a fantastic Greek name. And thank you for using your homebrew antenna to get my signal. Until the next time, I'll say good luck, 73, and Yamas, old friend.
Thanks anyway. Thanks anyway, and we will talk another time. My best greetings. Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye, old friend. QRZ, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing is heard. CQ10 FM. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling 10 FM. CQ10 FM. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling 10 FM. CQ10 FM. Here is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling 10 FM. CQ10 FM. This is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling 10 FM. CQ10 FM. Here is Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. Calling 10 FM.
Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. From Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot, Juliet, Victor, over.
Yeah, Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot Juliet Victor. Very good afternoon to you, sir, and thank you for calling me. My name is Mark, that's Mike, Alpha, Romeo, Kilo, and I'm 20 kilometres southeast from the City of London. I'll give you a report on the next over and some details. Back to you, sir.
Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot. From Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot, Juliet, Victor. Good evening, Mark. Your report at this time is 5 by 1. 5 by 1. But some minutes before, when you had QSO with previous Sierra Victor station, your signal was 5.9. My name is Kostas, like Kilowatt Oscar Sierra Tango Alpha Sierra, and my QTH is Athens, about 5 kilometers north of the center of Athens. The power is 100 watts on vertical antenna. Back to you, Mark. Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot from Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot, Juliet, Victor, over.
Yeah, Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot Juliet Victor, Kostas, near Athens. Thank you for calling me today. And your signal 5 and 5. Your signal 5 and 5 with QSB. You dropped down to about a 3 and no, sorry, a 5 and 3. You're just above my noise level. Yeah, I'd imagine that 10 meters between us is now closing as you go into darkness, and we will soon be at local sunset also. But yeah, you're 5 and 5 on the peaks, Kostas. So, and thank you for the 5 and 1, and thank you for telling me that I was 5 and 9 before. But I'm using an IC-7300 today, Kostas. I'm using just 100 watts from the radio, and my antenna 5/8 wave vertical for 28 megahertz. So a little bit out of tune this far up the band, but receiving you very well today, Kostas. Back to you.
QSL, Mike 0, Juliet, Charlie, Foxtrot, from Sierra Victor 1, Foxtrot, Juliet, Victor. Your report, Mark, at there was a tremendous boost with half with a vertical, half wavelength, 5 meters long. 5 meters long. It is homemade, and it is situated on fishing on accessory for fishing. Dear Mark, the weather today is very nice. Temperature is about 18 by 20 degrees centigrade. At this time we have don't have sunset. Probably you have sunset at your side. Where it starts to become dark. Mark to you, Mark. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot from Sierra Victor 1 Foxtrot Juliet Victor, over.
Yes, Sierra Victor 1 Foxtrot Juliet Victor. Costas, your signal now 5 and 9. Your signal 5 and 9, and that is what I put in my logbook today. 5 and 5 to 5 and 9, but for the logbook 5 and 9. And amazing, my signal 5 and 1 to 5 and 9 plus 25. Amazing propagation today on 10 meters FM. Well, our whiskey X-ray today about 15 degrees centigrade, so it was not a bad day for England at this time of the year. We did have cloud cover today, but no rain, and it was very nice this morning. Okay, Costa, so I won't keep you any longer. I'll make a few more calls, then I'll be closing down my station for the evening. But it's fantastic to speak to you today on 29 megahertz FM, and hopefully we will work SSB and we'll work AM another day. But until then, your half-wave vertical antenna is working very well. I'm very impressed, very pleased for you. So take care, good luck, and I say 73 to you and your family. And in my only one Greek word I know, Kostas, I say yamas. Cheers, old friend. Good luck.
Okay, Mark. Cheers. Yamas. Isigian. In translation in English, Isigian. Have a good health. Up to 5.9 plus 40 dB for some seconds, plus 40 dB, 45 dB, dear Mark. Okay. It was a pleasure for me also to have a contact with you. Probably we will have a QSO on the SSB, and why not on the AM mode. Wish you good luck. Enjoy the action here on the 10 meters band FM, and we'll see you again. May 73, Mark. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot from Sierra Victor 1 Foxtrot Juliet Victor, over.
Oh yeah, thank you, Costas. Absolutely fantastic, and great audio from you, and compliments on your English. One thing I did not learn too many languages when I was younger, and maybe I should now. Maybe I should learn a lot more languages. Just a tiny amount of French and German and Spanish, but otherwise it's English. But your English is fantastic. Take care. I'll say goodbye and 73 to the family, Costas. Take care and good luck. Goodbye for now. QRZ, Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, southeast of England. Nothing heard. CQ10 FM. This is Mike 0 Japan Charlie Fox.
Mike 0 Quebec Charlie Fox, is that correct?
Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Foxtrot. Thanks for taking my call. The name is Mark. Mike Alpha Romeo Kilo, 20 kilometres south from the city of London.
Okay, I must not have
have your call sign correct. I have Mike 0, Quebec Charlie Fox. Repeat your call sign, please.
Yeah, my call sign, Mike 0, Juliet Charlie Foxtrot, not Quebec, negative Quebec, Mike 0 JCF. Back to you, sir.
JCS, is that correct?
No, JC Foxtrot, JC Florida. Back to you.
Okay, we got you this time. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox. This is Sierra Victor 8 Sierra X-ray Delta Mark. The name is Stratos Sierra Tango Romeo Alpha Tango Oscar Sierra. Back to you. Mike 0 Juliet Charlie Fox Sierra Victor 8 Sierra X-ray Delta.
Yes, Sierra Victor 8, Sierra X-ray Delta, Stratos. Very nice to meet you today. Thank you for taking my call on 29 megahertz FM. There is a lot of activity on FM and AM on 29 megahertz today, but you are a very strong signal to me, sir. 5 and 8. 5 and 8. Today I'm using an IC-7300, 100 watts from the radio, and my antenna is a 5/8 wave vertical antenna. Stratos, back to you.
Yourself, Mark. Very good, very nice. Operating conditions here is my friend. Thank you very much for the contact, and we'll catch you again down the log. Bye-bye from the island of Limnos and Stratos. All the best.
Thank you, Stratos. And can you just give me my report before we go? I wish you 73 now, Stratos, and Yamas. But if you could give me my report, and I'll say goodbye for now.
I'm terribly sorry, my friend. I forgot to give you your report. No problem. You are 5 and 9. 5 and 9, Mark. 5 and 9. To yourself?
Yeah, thank you for the 5 and 9 from Limnos Island, and thank you for that report as well. Good luck, and Yamas, old friend.